Welcome to the 8th of January as we whip around Thailand on TNT. My name's Tim Newton and our sponsor, 5-Star Marine, there they are, at 5starmarinephuket.com, as well as Beach House Thailand. Let's get stuck into it. We head to khao-sot-english.com. Cambodian French political activist shot dead in Bangkok. A video from Khao-sot English. A Cambodian French political activist fatally shot in Bangkok's historical area on Tuesday evening. Lim Phang Nga, who's 74, was gunned down around 4 p.m. on January the 7th in the Phra Nakhon district. He sustained 2 gunshot wounds, one to his right rib cage, another to his right shoulder. Despite immediate medical attention, he was pronounced dead at the scene near the 13 Corners roundabout. And the suspect, described as a male riding a red Honda Wave, allegedly concealed the weapon in a bag. The assailant fled the scene. Initial investigations revealed the victim, a political activist, had travelled from Siem Reap by bus with his French wife and a Cambodian relative before the incident occurred. He was a dedicated member of Cambodia's opposition party, the CNRP, who demonstrated remarkable resilience in the face of political persecution. While dozens of his fellow opposition MPs sought exile in 2017, he chose to continue his parliamentary duties. And despite facing direct threats and intimidation, he famously declared, "I will never give up politics," reflecting his unwavering commitment to democratic opposition in Cambodia. Given the CCTV footage, I'm pretty sure that police will track down the assailant and, of course, track down the motive and who was behind it. Now, a follow-up to a story we did on Monday about a Spanish tourist who was killed by an elephant, and we go to nationthailand.com. Thai mahout charged after elephant kills Spanish tourist in Phang Nga. And the police have filed charges against a Thai mahout after an elephant under his care caused the death of a Spanish tourist. The 38-year-old was charged with negligence resulting in the death of a 23-year-old Spanish national, Blanca Garcia, on January the 3rd. Garcia was rushed to the Andaman International Clinic for the treatment of a head injury she sustained when the 45-year-old female elephant pushed her during an elephant show. The show includes bathing with elephants in a pond. As we head to a story which has got links to our ongoing coverage of the online scam gangs which populate particularly the areas near the borders of Thailand in Myanmar, Laos and Cambodia. And this story's got a lot of twists and turns. As we start with the coverage in khao-sot-english.com, Thai PM acts after Chinese actor Wang Xing's trafficking ordeal. The Prime Minister Paetongtarn Shinawatra has launched an urgent response to contain potential damage to Thailand's tourism sector following the high-profile cross-border trafficking case of Chinese actor Wang Xing, who was safely rescued from Myanmar on January the 7th. Now, this story is all over Thai and Chinese social media, and interesting that the main response from Thai politicians has been trying to contain any potential damage to the Chinese tourism market heading to Thailand, and not necessarily focusing on the online scam gangs or even the welfare of the Chinese actor. Let's go on. She said, "We must manage this situation effectively to prevent any impact on our tourism industry." And the PM had tasked the Ministry of Digital Economy and Society with monitoring and managing online narratives surrounding the incident. Wang, known as Xing, fell victim to an elaborate scam that began with a WeChat message from someone falsely claiming to represent GMM Grammy, a major Thai entertainment company. After arriving at Suvarnabhumi on January the 3rd, he was transported to mahout district and subsequently crossed into Myanmar through an unofficial border point. Just noting there that he would have been sitting in a van for some 6 or 7 hours, according to Google, to get from Suvarnabhumi Airport to mahout on the border. And police revealed that Wang admitted during questioning that he realised he'd been deceived after crossing the border but felt powerless to resist. A Grammy has since issued a statement in Chinese categorically denying any involvement in the incident. And the actor said he realised he'd been deceived when he was forced to train as a scammer, learning to type fraudulent messages targeting Chinese people. He underwent training for about 2 to 3 days, but had not yet been trained in voice calls or conversations. While he was in a state of fear, he was not physically harmed. Regarding the red mark on his left leg, it was identified as a birthmark. And the Cowside English article goes on, the stakes are particularly high, given that China represents Thailand's largest tourism market. And the story all over Asian media, down there, Channel News Asia, missing Chinese actor found in Myanmar, according to Thai authorities. The Straits Times, Chinese actor suspected to have been lured into Myanmar scam centre. How important is the Chinese tourism market? Well, they are number one, but by a long way. Out of the some 35 million people that visited Thailand last year, 6.73 million were Chinese. And just noting there that number 2, number 6 are Malaysia and Laos, sharing a border with Thailand, and those numbers a bit artificially inflated because of the proximity and local people just darting across the border. Now, the fact that he's a relatively well-known Chinese actor has put some additional profile onto this story and brought a bit more attention to these scam centres. But he's not the only one. Thai PBS World reporting second Chinese actor claims he was almost duped by a casting scam in Thailand. And I bet we're going to be hearing a lot more from actors, actresses, influencers about this latest tactic of these scam gangs to attract people whose faces might be well known to the potential victims. According to Red Star News, the actor known as Phang Nga claimed on social media that he received an invitation in December from a person who claimed to work for a Thai studio, offering him a leading role in a TV series. He flew to Bangkok on December the 28th, driven to a hotel in Bangkok, where he was put in the same room with 3 other Chinese nationals. All promised roles in the same series. He contacted the director of the series on line chat to ask him about the project and was told he had nothing to do with it and warned them to be wary of being scammed. And the 4 of them escaped from the hotel by claiming they were going out to enjoy Bangkok's nightlife, and they returned safely to Beijing on December the 30th. Well, clearly the target in these particular cases are Chinese nationals. As we head to Chiang Rai, nation Thailand reporting hundreds of animals perish in Chiang Rai pet shop blaze, and a fire broke out in a pet shop in Chiang Rai's Mae Sai district on Monday night, resulting in the deaths of many pets, including dogs, cats, rabbits, turtles and fish. 5 people, including the shop's owner, escaped unharmed, although the owner was reportedly distraught over the safety of the animals. As we head to a Facebook post on Cowside English, photos of the sky in Bangkok. This is yesterday morning, amidst growing concerns about the level of PM 2.5. Gee, it's only January the 8th, and here we go with our first big story on the air pollution this year. And just check out that. That's Bangkok and into the purple, which means that's severe air pollution. And noting that in the top 10 cities around the world with air pollution, Bangkok rating number 9. And just zooming out a little bit further, the whole of central Thailand there beset with the fires and poor air quality, and regionally stretching northeast from Thailand into northern Vietnam and southern China, and just about all of India with poor air quality at the moment. So a mixed bag of stories around Thailand today. Once again, thanks to 5-Star Marine and Beach House Thailand. I've got a fine and sunny day ahead of me. Hopefully it's the same for you, and we'll see you tomorrow.